should I give my little Elizabeth Holmes update first? You know, my little
Sure.
guilty pleasure, or do you want to go first?
No, talk about your, but I think you're the person I feel like you really love her. Like the level of effort you put in following her news
No.
and all that.
Well, no, actually,
Feels like there's a real sort of love there.
and you know, I haven't watched the Hulu series. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna ruin it for me. I don't know
Oh,
why.
the Hulu series is out?
Yeah, it's been out. I think the whole thing is out. Has anybody watched it? Anybody who's been really into the Elizabeth Holmes story, you know, really enjoying it, listen to the Dropout podcast and all that. Have you watched the Hulu one and did it not ruin Elizabeth Holmes for you? I don't know. I just have a. Can you hear me? I'm
What do
like,
you mean ruin? Like
oh,
yeah.
uh,
Do you mean like ruin it as in you feel too much sympathy for her now and you can't
I don't
laugh?
know.
Or
I feel like the things that they might focus on, it might be annoying. Like this clip keeps on emerging on how Amanda Seyfried does the Elizabeth Holmes dance. And I know it's like she got like into the character and does like her weird dance and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but like, you know, Elizabeth Holmes, she pisses me off so much, her face and shit. So I don't know if Amanda Seyfried, she's gonna bring some sympathy or compassion or something and ruin this amazing fun story for me, which it's still not over. I mean, I haven't discussed it in a while, but
didn't she's sentenced now, isn't she?
yeah, she's been sentenced, but they haven't no, she's been found guilty on like X amount of charges out of 11, but they haven't yet said how long her actual sentence is, because they're waiting for her partner in crime to also for his trial, which started in March, for that one to be over. And I guess
Is that the guy who, like, she claimed to have been sexually manipulated, but it's not sexually,
mentally,
emotionally,
like in every way, like fully, yeah,
physically. Yes.
no, I mean that's
all
nothing
kinds
to
of manipulation.
laugh and joke about, but yeah, that's what she that's what she, that's what she claims. So yeah, she hasn't been sentenced yet, but I love this, Sam. So I got Bloomberg article. The headline says Elizabeth Holmes prosecutors push back on her bid for new trial. So apparently, you know, I've heard of like the appeal process and all that, right? Like everybody have access to that. But apparently you can also tell the judge, do you really think the jury got the right answer? I don't think so. We looked at the evidence and no, we don't, because let me just read the first two paragraphs. So prosecutors urge a federal judge to brush aside Elizabeth Holmes' argument that she should be acquitted after a jury convicted her of fraud earlier this year. Lawyers for the former Theranos Inc. chief executive officer previously told U.S. District Judge Edward Davila that the jury's verdict in her case should be set aside because the evidence at the trial didn't support it. I mean, I've looked, there's not much more. There's another Fortune article that talks the same thing. And the government has come back. Government lawyers countered in a court filing Friday that the overwhelming weight of the evidence admitted at trial supports the jury's conviction of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and fraud on Theranos investors. So I don't know if this is like accessible for everyone who goes to court and is convicted. At the end, you can just be like, but yeah, I don't think it doesn't sound right to
wrong,
me.
So yeah, I didn't know that was an option, that at the end you could go like, no, I don't think so. I think you're wrong. Like,
yeah.
And freedom of speech, by the way. This is so weird. I didn't know. Maybe that's normal procedure. Maybe they always do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah. So maybe if any of our viewers know more about law and like the system, the judiciary system in the US or other, but it was just like a funny thing, you know. So yeah, Sam, if you ever get convicted, just know you also have the option of saying no. Just no.
I think the judge was wrong.
Yeah,
my opinion.
I think the jury was wrong. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, you know, it's a free country, so bye. Yeah. It's very interesting.
Yeah, maybe it's much more normal, and like in my head it's kind of like this funny weird thing. Maybe I've made too much out of it.
I've just never heard it in any like as a law movie aficionado too. I never heard it.
Yeah. And it
being
doesn't
used
sound like an
anywhere.
appeal.
It's so
Of
weird.
course, you've heard of appeals, right? Like you take it to a different court, a higher court, or an appeal court, depending on the state. But this seems to be different. This seems to just going back to this.
Yeah, and it doesn't, like, I've heard of also like asking for mistrial or
Mhm.
something,
Yeah,
you know,
that
but
happens
this is not
often.
even
I think.
asking
Yeah.
for mistrial. This
Yeah.
is maybe this is asking for mistrial, but they didn't report it as such.
Yeah.
This is just like more like, I think you should change your.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Listen, the jury reached their verdict. It was cute. It was cute. It was a good moment. We all had fun. But yeah, we don't agree with it. But okay, all right, let's move on, Sam.
No disrespect to the jury, but
Yeah.
let's not take them too seriously.
Yeah, it was fun. You know, they came here, they got their say, and all that.
Yeah. We all had fun. It was a good couple
Yeah.
of months.
But
Yeah.
by the way, one last funny thing. You know, I'm sure you've seen the O.J. Simpson TV show with Ross or like some other one. So apparently for the O.J. Simpson one, all the jury were kept in a hotel, right? Because it was like a high profile case, and you know, so they couldn't go read the news and all this. But all the jury who were at the Elizabeth Holmes thing, like because I listened to the podcast and stuff, they covered it quite extensively. Based on what I recall, like the judge would just remind them that when they go home, they're not supposed to talk to anybody about it or like look up kind of any information. So it's just like
Sort of
like
honor.
just like a gentle reminder. So I don't
Come on, guys, don't be dicks, really. Come on, just don't go. I mean, I guess maybe O.J. Simpson, because he was super famous. I mean,
but yeah, I know. But on her too, you know, there was so much out there, entire podcasts and stuff. Although from someone who listened to the podcast and everything else, pretty much everything that was said was repeated during the trial, it seemed to me. So I don't know if it makes much of a difference. Like they went in all angles. They even brought new information stuff. But yeah, that was my little Elizabeth Holmes fun. And yeah, if people watching the Hulu one, please let me know if I should watch it or just wait for the movie to come out with Jennifer Lawrence and the whole Don't Look Up crew.
The movie is definitely, Adam McKay is definitely going to be awesome. But yeah, the court system is really degenerating. Like, yeah, guys, come on, don't watch. Come on, guys, don't put the weapon down. Come on, why are you leaving the jury? We're having a court. Come on, this is serious. It's like it's a kindergarten. Yeah, I don't know.
So maybe she has a point. And but yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's continue. Can't have this much fun this early on. Need to pace myself.
Yeah. I have a surprise story we forgot to put in our lineup, but we did talk about it, I think, last night. You remember Jesse Smollett?
Yeah.
Talking about celebrities and law. He got out. And I didn't send you the video, man. He's done a music like rap one, in which like he does a rap that you think I'm would. I can't do rap. He says like he's basically again claiming that he's innocent. You think I would risk my reputation to do this, and this is madness, and let's love each other, and I'm listening. It's so weird.
Love
like,
each
these
other.
People,
I love these rational arguments that are always made. Do you think I would do that? I don't know what the hell I think or what you would do, but yeah, possibly, where everything always comes. Is it rational for me to have done that? I don't know whether it's rational done, not, but yeah, maybe you did it.
Yeah, first of all, exactly. You could be quite stupid. Secondly, there is like so much evidence against it. It's just ridiculous. Like there is so much evidence. Like the guys who did, I mean, this idiot hired black guys to
Yeah.
some, what was it? Some Nigerian like train. He was a sports like athlete
Or there were extras
trainers or
also,
something
apparently.
like.
Yeah, trainers or
Oh
extras.
yeah, yeah, they were extras as well. And I had them wear MAGA hats, and there is like and there is like the best part is that there is no camera footage of the actual attack because the idiots they did it in a place that there was no camera footage, but there is camera footage of them sort of, I think, training for it or
Yeah, I
before
remember
that, like
seeing
exchange,
pictures
like
or
it's the
something.
more, it's almost like it's almost like, I don't know, Coen Brothers movie. It's ridiculous the level
Yeah.
of. So yeah, celebrities and law are just having fun all around.
But is anybody care about him anymore? Like, is anybody coming out to his defense? I mean,
No,
yeah.
literally no one. That's the best. It's like, yeah, it's so funny. I think
It's
in The
like the
Hill they were
Elizabeth
saying, yeah,
Holmes one also is a bit this, like, I mean, you don't hear
no,
anybody
no.
because I mean there's just, there's nothing there.
And the thing is, like in his case, I don't know. I mean, Elizabeth Holmes, I assume the same. They don't apologize either. So
Yeah. Well, you said something very interesting, which is that I remember when I brought that up, I was like, during her trial, like she keeps on saying I should have done things differently and stuff, but why she never apologizes, like you said, you heard this in law shows, which is you can't admit guilt. So I guess if you apologize during
no,
the
but
trial or something.
after you've
Yeah,
been
after.
convicted,
Yeah.
I think now you can. It's okay.
Well, apparently
After you
not, because
spend your
even
time in jail.
yeah, no, fair enough, especially with that guy.
Yeah, I don't know who is he fooling at this point. Like, I think maybe that he's got a like family member who's still on his side or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or I mean, maybe he doesn't even know what to do anymore. So, I mean, would anybody
Yeah,
like
yeah,
hire
maybe.
him for work now, or I don't know.
Apparently, Kevin Spacey is doing a movie, so
But at
probably
least
is.
he's Kevin Spacey, to be honest. Like,
So,
this guy,
he can act. Yeah,
I
that's
mean, I
true.
only know about him through this
Jesus.
little scandal. Like my dog knows about Kevin Spacey.
That's true. He was in, I think he was in one of those doctor shows that I
And I'm
hate.
not denying that he had acting
Like he
roles. I'm
was,
just saying,
no,
like,
no,
Kevin Spacey and this guy in terms of like
you're
acting
denying his
achievements.
existence.
Yeah. In terms of acting.
No, for a second, I thought you're denying his existence as a human. All right, okay. All right. I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's so, yeah. I don't know. I think
I mean,
he'll
Kevin
manage.
Spacey probably has people who actually support him, I would imagine. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he has fans.
No, I'm sure among like I yeah, I don't I don't know if among celebrities anybody like is still like it
Yeah.
feels so toxic and
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, no idea.
Yeah. But I mean,
He's dangerous, man.
yeah, I mean, but he was as big as like a respected actor would come. He was like, oh, like the respected good actor. Not only is he like amazing actor, he's also a good person. I mean, that was kind of his image, right? He's like chilled and stuff. He doesn't do anything flashy, and that was little did we know.
Yeah, Jesus, yes, Jesus.
But
Yeah,
what
he
about
was
him?
my
Did he get
for the
sentenced?
for
Did
the
he go to trial or anything? Like
no
in
man, he's
court?
try I there were trials, but one of them before it went to trial they settled, I think. Another one
Mm-hmm.
was like dismissed by the judge immediately. I think there was one of the people who sued him or something, committed suicide,
Wow,
really
shit.
fucked up and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, and you know yeah, he was my, like, for the longest time he was my favorite actor because of Usual
I
Suspects.
don't think you were
And
the only one. I
it's
mean, more.
yeah, it's, and the Usual Suspects director as well, he's been also involved in a
Oh,
number of
really?
allegations. Yeah, Brian Singer. So pretty much it's very Jesus. I don't know what was happening.
Shit.
I don't know who made that movie, but whoever made it, well done.
Shit. I see. I see.
Yeah, very dark end to that segment.
Definitely,
Anyways,
definitely. Anything else you would like
but
to?
yeah, let's talk about some. I watched the miniseries from Hulu, actually, Catch 22.
Oh yeah, you told me
Really,
about that.
it's a famous book
Yeah,
by
yeah.
Joseph Heller, and I'm actually not sure if I ever read the book or not. It's one of those books that we have at in our home, but I'm not sure if like did I read it or do I just know the story because my mom or dad told me or something. But it's the TV show is pretty good. It was pretty good. I don't think from what I think the book was better. I mean they had to basically make everything much shorter, obviously. But yeah, it was pretty good, pretty good. Now I didn't know there was a movie back in 70s with I think Alan Alda, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna check that out for sure. But very good. It's a very anti-war movie. Probably one of the best like anti. It's a very good anti-war comedy, man. Really good
I see.
about American soldiers.
And
And
where does it
basically
take place? In Vietnam, or is it?
No, in World War II, Italy.
Oh, okay.
Mostly Italy, and it's really good. It's like so it's very funny, but at the end it gets pretty dark. But it's about how stupid the war is. And Catch 22, like people who haven't even read, everybody
The
uses
saying,
the
yeah,
term
yeah.
as in it's the situation you can't get out, and that refers to the situation that he wants to get out of missions, flying missions, basically, and dropping bombs. So he has this discussion with his doctor that, okay, I want to I am crazy, so I don't want to fly missions. So like the Catch 22 says, I don't want to fly missions. The doctor says, so you're not crazy. And he says like that
That's really cool.
if you don't want to fly missions, then you're sane, so you should fly missions. But if you do want to fly missions, you are crazy. So you can't get out of it.
Damn.
Basically.
That doctor would make a good YouTuber. He could debate all of his guests.
The doctor is on his side, but has to follow the orders.
Yeah,
and stuff.
smart chap though.
Yeah, very good, fun movie. I mean, some of the George Clooney, apparently I think he directed a couple of episodes as well. He's in it, and he's quite funny as well.
Where'd you fall on George Clooney? Is he a good actor or like?
I think he's sadly, when they become so celebritized, it's hard to separate your personal like your feelings but I think he's really good at he's Burn After Reading. Have you seen that? He's amazing in that. Coen Brothers movies. He's not the most, I wouldn't call him the most versatile probably, but in Catch 22 he's pretty different, like compared to his usual.
Oh, I've seen Burn After Reading. It's one of those movies where, oh damn, I don't remember. No, I thought this was one of those shooting killer ones. Is it that one? Shit, I've seen it, but I can't remember at all.
There is some killing in it. It's the one about John Malkovich is an analyst, and then
I don't recall it too well.
Tape or CD. Yeah. It's pretty dark, that one. I remember not liking it the first time at all. It's the ending was, but I've never seen like Clooney do a Daniel Day-Lewis type sort of method acting sort of. He's always sort of same accent.
Yeah, I see. Okay, nice stuff. Anything else?
And I also watched this British miniseries, Landscapers, the Landscapers. It's based on a real true crime. Actually, it's very
nice.
I'm very Coeny. Our talks indirectly because this TV had a very Coeny vibe to it as well, because it's about a sort of a crime, and it's about a wife and a husband who truly love each other, and then there is this crime that they are basically I mean, this is not spoiling anything.
And you said it's British because I'm looking at it here and it's HBO.
I think it's HBO and BBC production, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just HBO. But the Will Sharp, I think, is behind the project, is also like. But
sounds dope. I love. I mean, if it is how I think.
It is somewhat, it's a bit more arty than you would expect. There is these very like artistically reimagined sort of so flashbacks, and this sort of, in the last episode, there is a really interesting take in a sort of parallel sort of imagination of one of the characters. But the acting is fantastic. It's David Thewlis, who is, I think you know him for sure. You've seen him in loads
I'm
of
looking
things,
at
but
him
he's not
now,
somebody.
actually, surprisingly. I've never seen him, but yeah.
He's been in so many movies, but he's always supporting sort of thing actor, and he's just amazing, awesome.
The lady looks familiar though.
Yeah, Olivia Colman is she's become a superstar now, but she started from like British comedies, Peep Show and all that. She won Oscar for the Favorite, if I'm not mistaken, and she was she's just she played the queen in The Crown, and I think
I'm looking at this stuff.
Season or two.
What do I know her best from?
Well, I think this, but this is based on a true life story.
And the Iron Lady. Sorry. Yeah.
The Iron? No. She did she play the Iron Lady? She didn't play Thatcher.
She played Carol Thatcher.
All right. She played Thatcher's daughter. All right. It's based on real true life story. And if because I couldn't find much like really details online on the actual crime, and if the version that TV show is showing is close to reality, it was quite dark and sad. Man, it was very realistic and very sort of sad, but very good. It almost like it's just made you hate police and cops, really.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna watch this. And now I know what I saw her in. Sorry, this sounds amazing, but yeah, I saw her in Broadchurch. And she's also a detective there. Amazing, crime drama. Now that one is British too. That one's British for sure. And by the way, this one was made HBO and Sky.
So Sky is British.
Yeah, Sky Atlantic. Yeah, so UK. Yeah. But Broadchurch is also really good. I think it has like 3 seasons. It's amazing. Yeah.
I need to check that out. And David Tennant is in that, right? The Scottish guy.
Yep. He's the main guy. Such a strong Scottish accent. It's amazing.
Oh yeah. I forgot to tell. There's an audio play I'm listening to, like adaptation of the Sandman comic book, and I mean the second, like the first episode or the first version was like 10 hours, and then the second one has come up 10 hours, and I just started listening to that. Pretty good. David Tennant is in it. Brian Cox is in it. Like a lot of people that we know and love are in it. It's pretty fun.
Nice.
Really good. I love audio plays, like radio plays are the best. Like that's genuinely probably my favorite medium, I think. Like even more interesting than movies sometimes,
So cultured of you.
Not really. It's most of it is comedy, stupid comedy shows. But
you listen to it on an FM radio, just holding this little radio by your shoulder. Amazing.
I got one of those coat hangers, using it as antenna.
Nice. But yeah, I'm definitely going to check out this show. That's for sure. This seems to be right up my alley. Landscapers. Now that you said play, I actually went to a play last Saturday. It was the first time in a very, very long time. It was like a small play. I didn't even know, but there were only 2 actors in it, a man and a woman. And it was kind of about, it was pretty fun. It was decent. It was pretty much about this guy who was just like always on Tinder and like always finding girls there. But then he takes like this pill that he always takes or something, and then like his genitals and stuff take over his mind, kind of. So he can't like continue. He can't continue on his like Tinder spree and stuff. So yeah.
I have a feeling I would have probably killed myself during that play. But I must say, talking, you say
no, but the guy was like a good actor. He was like,
was it funny or was it surrealistic, trying to tell you something?
Oh no, only funny.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
No. It wasn't trying to tell any kind of message whatsoever. Really. No.
I thought it.
No.
All right. No. Even if it was funny and trying to give a message, it's fine. But if it's just trying to give a message, That's pretty. Well, I must say, the art medium that I hate more than any other is plays. I hate plays. I hate seeing them.
Yeah.
I hate because I think that it's like, it's like using papyrus when we have paper. It's like, the acting is so exaggerated. It's all so theatrical. I mean, as it's called. I'm not at all. I think anything theater can do, movies or TV shows especially, can do far better. Really,
Yeah, I mean,
hate that.
I guess one thing they have going for them is like the whole live experience. So you go see a play. I mean, you can't go to a movie, of course, but yeah, I guess you go to see a play. I mean, yeah, definitely like a movie or TV show more. But if like the play, the story is good and all this, for a while when we used to go, when I lived in Toronto and we'd go to New York quite a bit, I would go to plays. Man, in New York, you can there's like, you can do like 59 different things in 1 hour. There's always like something going on. So we just go to random plays. Yeah, I don't mind too much. Like I've told you, musicals are where like I draw the
I
line
hate that too. Oh
big time
man,
with
one time.
anything though, with anything, TV shows, movies, except Grease. For some reason, since I was a kid, I liked Grease, and I don't know. That
Really?
one had good songs.
I had Jesus. This is mind blowing. You like Grease? I didn't. You don't know like most of the good movies from 90s, but Grease
But I mean,
from
Grease,
like
like since I
70s.
was like 5 or 6, just like on TV nonstop, I remember.
All right. Wow. That is okay. That is very odd. I must say, I really didn't see that. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, but tell you a funny story. One time we were late to a Les Miserables musical theater, like musical thingy, and like we were 5 minutes late, and we had front row seats and stuff. It was really good seats because we knew one of the people in the chorus or something, and then we got there, and then the person there was like, you can't go in, you can't go in. We're like, come on, man, let us go in and stuff. I was like, no, do you think it's fair? Do you think it's fair to the actors, to the actress, the dear, I don't want to say
Wait, you
the
were
name
late?
of the actress, but she was famous. Yeah, we were late for 5 minutes. So the guy at the security guard was like, do you think it's fair for me to let you in? Fair to the actress to get distracted by your movement? It's not fair. You should have come on. All right, man, chill out. Yeah, okay, fuck.
So what happened at the end?
Keep the fucking tickets.
You didn't let
No,
you
we
in?
didn't go in. They told us they told us you could go to the balcony. We went to the balcony, and it was hard to see. So you're like, I hate musicals. I was just there because of friends. So I was happy to go to, we went to a coffee shop. So
since I was a kid, I've been traumatized by drama teachers or like people who ran plays or like, yeah, making to play on time. Yeah, so you definitely need to go to a play on time. I wouldn't want to just like, yeah. I mean, they also take it very personally. I can just imagine this security guy there. I wouldn't mess with play people. Next time, definitely go. This time, actually, when we went, like we're standing outside and I was keeping my eye on it. And like as soon as people started going in, I ran in and like spoke to the guy who going in. I'm like, yeah, they're coming now. We're getting in. Is everything okay? He's like, yeah, you still have 5 minutes. Thank God. If not, don't let them in. I don't give a fuck. I'm not with them. I'm not with whoever's late. I don't know my wife. No, because I know exactly that's how they are. And the guy did have a point in your case a little bit, but I know their seriousness.
He did have a point, but I know. Okay, all right. Maybe he would have gotten, like he would have gotten a bad reaction from the actors or something.